I always love that intro. Hi, I'm Debbie Duncan, and Matty Tarot should be here soon. Let me see who is here. I want to say hi. Hi, Corinne. Yasmina, Phantom Punk 007. Hi, everybody. Hi. I am back. It seems like I've been gone forever. Hi, Carlos, my friend. I hope I sent you pictures along the way. There was a few of you that I was showing travel pictures to as I was driving over halfway across America. It was really fun, and I thought Texas was beautiful. Arizona, New Mexico. It was really great. Oh, thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. Hi, Marianne. Kim, hi. And yes, I'm so glad I could send a couple here and there. It was a long way, and actually, it seemed pretty easy. So I was glad about that. The wedding, my son's wedding, was wonderful, just beautiful. I think some of you got some photos of that. You're making candy apples, Carlos. I'm just uh getting back, and you know how you have to wash all the clothes and do all this stuff. And I just woke up. I am on that time period, that time zone, and it was whacking out our sleep. It was really crazy. And then I come back and I just work to get stuff done. And then I sit down and that was it. I was out. Hi, Alexander. How are you? So anyway, back from that, happy to be back and settling in. Who has put Halloween stuff up? Because I'm always someone that does it the second or third week of September. I really do. I might annoy the neighbors, but I don't really care. So I did put out my giant statues of ravens in the front and a big old jack-o'-lantern. And I think somebody's about to come in, and I missed him a lot. So he'll be here any second. Let's see what everybody's saying. Yasmina did the Halloween. Phantom hasn't yet. I just love it. It's so much fun. And of course, Kim has. Kim came over and gave me this great Halloween decoration. And it looks like a size of a volleyball, and it's a bat. Really cool. And I gotta hang that up. So I have a lot of stuff to get out and get ahead of Halloween. Usually I am doing a haunted house. Somewhere and seances and things like that. I don't have any plans this year yet. So I've got to figure out what I'm doing. I might just, I have to look to see if we are having a show that day or not, or what's going on for everybody. So I'm excited. Um, Maddie is getting ready to come in. And as you guys know, you can post your request. Please don't put a proper name in, so nobody's first name or last name. You can say relative X, person of interest, romantic interest, anything like that. Please don't put their name or their initials. Just give us that little energy hint that we need to connect to. What else? No medical, no including pregnancy, and no legal questions, please. Okay, that kind of covers us. We take tips, but these are free readings. We feel strongly that everyone should have a fair share in getting a reading, and money is not going to be in that. So free readings. What else? David Starlight is here on Tuesdays, doing the Buddhist thing and teaching you about that meditation and free readings. And he is 3 p.m. on Tuesdays Pacific time. Comes from Australia, by the way. So you can come and see him as well. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Thank you. Hi, Sherry. How are you? So you can go ahead and start putting your requests in. Now, I always use the same deck, the Rider-Waite deck. And I'm going to be looking at 3 months if you want, October, November, December, general readings or any questions that you might have. So you can go ahead and do that. Matty does yes, no questions with the pendulum. You can request that special reading if you want. Otherwise, his readings are absolutely wonderful and unique, and they resonate so well with people. He's so talented. And so, Sherry, I'm doing okay. Funny thing is, I had long COVID, and then I just got better and left on the trip. Was fine during the trip, came back, and I start in, I guess, with allergies. So I don't know. Let's see. So go ahead and put your whatever you would like down. If you want a certain reading for a whole month, you can ask for October, November, December. Hello.
Deborah!
No.
Hi,
I
Debbie.
missed you.
How are you?
Hi. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I just woke up about an hour ago. I cannot assimilate to the time change. I had a tough time when I was there. And, you wake up and everybody's up and already done all their stuff, and we're like, what? Could I have some coffee? So anyway, yeah,
I
doing
love it.
okay. It was a
So you're
great
still on vacation, that's why.
I'm working. I'm washing all the clothes and getting everything put away. Holy cow.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
Hi, everybody.
People have been saying hi to you.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. It was so good. So today, I hope I'm correct in saying it's Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank God. Oh, an hour ago, I woke up and I said to myself, "You're going to think you lost the whole day." So I asked my security thing, what time it was, and I went, "Oh my gosh, I don't know how long I was out on the couch."
Have you ever been like, well, I mean, it could be like a variety of circumstances, but have you ever woken up and you look at the clock and you think it's AM, but it's actually PM? Like you look at the clock and you're like, you're like, it's 6:30. You're like,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good.
And then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna rest. And then you're like, wait, it's 6:30 p.m. Oh,
Yeah,
and you're
I
like,
did.
what
I did that.
happened?
Yeah, I did that a lot when I was on graveyard shift for when I worked in law enforcement. My first job was, you know, working in the jail and all of that. And so I couldn't get used to it. I got another, position in the government because I said, I cannot do this, graveyard thing.
Yeah,
But,
no, that's
oh,
fine.
Karen said,
I've worked graveyard before. It's yeah, it takes a toll on you after a while.
oh, Karen says, yes, happened a lot of time with her. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, sometimes we wake up in the twilight zone and we're just like, and that's where I was like, no, you didn't say 5:07. You must have meant like 1:30 or whatever it was. So I asked like 4 more times. Keep saying 5:07, and I went and looked and went, "How did that happen?" And I have
Oop.
no idea when I conked out, I was folding clothes. You wonk. It's okay. I will get assimilated. Something like the Borg. It'll work. It'll work. I've got my wonderful coffee here.
I
Oh,
love it.
so we're saging. Okay.
Yes. Happy Wisdom Wednesday, you guys.
Hey, you guys. So I talked a little bit about some rules and tips, and we're going to be showing Matty Tarot's QR card. So please, or code, I'll get it right. Code so you can snap a picture of it anytime. And he's got so many services, just like what he's doing right now. Clear away the bad juju. Okay, but there is something I forgot to say. Please go to Matty Tarot on Psychic Fixes and subscribe, and also like this broadcast or love it. I don't allow you giving me a bad, mean emoji face, but you can give me a sad face, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, and that helps us to get to other places. So please do that. And also, you can go to Psychic Fixes on YouTube or Facebook and like and subscribe. And there's my cousin Brett. Hi. Watching
Bye.
Next Generation with the Borg. Isn't that funny? Because I was just talking about them. So anyway.
Thank you for joining.
Oh, I'm
Okay, you
looking
guys,
at
yeah.
some stuff.
I'm gonna if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go ahead and scan this QR code that's gonna pop up. And I offer many other services other than just tarot readings, so check it out. Today it's Wisdom Wednesday, and we've got the Archangel Power Tarot. What are you
Oh,
using
neat.
tonight, Debbie?
Same old, same old. I already told them.
I know. It's a joke.
Nothing different.
It's a joke. Debbie's answer is always the same, so I like to ask her.
Oh, can I say this? My son Steve Morey, his book, and we already got the sample of the hardcover, and we're gonna be setting, I think the 22nd is going to be the launch for Adam's Universe. If you guys love, especially retro stuff, oops, retro stuff. This is full of arcade games and all kinds of stuff. It's a sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, Steve. So excited to get that finally out there, and we're going to have a party, by the way. We'll invite you and your hubby.
Okay. That's right around my birthday.
Oh, it'll be we're going to have catering, so it'll be good food.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
What else are you using? Your little cards, your cute charms.
Yes, so I have the Archangel Power Tarot. Let's see what else I'm drawn to this evening. My inner guidance messages. I've got the Prism Oracle. And
share the show, everybody. Share the show. Let's get 3 times the people we have in right now. Let's build this up for us, please. And we are so thankful to help you guys out. So, in kind, go ahead and share the show.
Yes, thank you so much. And I guess, you know what? I'm feeling the dice tonight, so
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna pull the dice out.
Friday, I might get pull the angel board out and do some crystal dice. That'd be great.
Okay,
Oh,
I
thank
love
you,
it.
Kim. Thank you, Kim.
On Fluid Friday.
Oh,
All right.
is Phantom gonna sing? Let me see if I can show his thing. Well, wait a minute. Here, that one. Mickey.
Oh.
He's all ready.
Oh, I thought you were saying, are we gonna sing? Because it was someone's birthday.
No, I don't know. What? Okay, people remind me when Maddie's birthday is. Maddie, when's your birthday?
Oh, I'm not telling
October
you.
what?
Wow, Debbie. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I
My
don't know.
youngest is the 21st.
I literally don't care. It's October 26th. No, like
26th.
I'm the last person to care. Like people will text, like, they'll like miss it and then they'll be like, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, da, da, da," and everything. And I'm like, I
I
literally don't care.
really don't care.
Like, thank you for
Yeah.
even remembering that I have a birthday. Like, you're awesome.
Yeah. Or that I'm alive or whatever. It works. Okay, you guys, we're going to be picking out people. We're going to go back and forth, and I will type who's next for my that get a reading from me. You'll see that in the comments. So watch the comments, and let's get some people in here. 2 people out of a whole bunch of people that are watching have liked and hearted. Please go right now. Go up to your broadcast and like or heart or cry. I don't care. Just don't give me a mean emoji.
Phantom, Phantom, I don't know if you're saying you're a Libra or if you're saying I am, because I am not. I am not a Libra. I am a Scorpio.
I am the Libra.
Debbie's a Libra.
Very much.
I'm a Scorpio, October 26th. I'm a triple Scorpio, actually. I have That's why I have the scorpion on my third eye. And because I'm Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising.
Okay. This is what I'm going to arrange. I'm going to arrange for you to get a present from everybody, all your followers, except for I'm paying for it. And you can't open it, but you will open it live on the live that we have around your birthday. How's that?
Sounds fun.
Okay. Unless I forget, so let me write that down. Okay, somebody look on the calendar. When's the 26th? On a Saturday.
On a Saturday? Wow.
Oh, day before Comic-Con registration, you guys. The open registration for the public is the 26th in the morning. So like 10 a.m. If you guys want Comic-Con tickets, you got to go there then and do it. And that was Pacific time. But go to Comic-Con website if you want. Okay, I'm writing this.
I'm going to pick somebody. Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to pick someone too, you guys. So post your comment. If it was a while ago, repost it. We don't care. We're okay with that.
Okay.
I'm going to do Phantom. Do you want me to go first? Or you got to do somebody.
How about you? Because I've picked somebody as well.
Okay.
So let's see who's done first. No, I'm kidding. Do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to do Phantom. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's like, oh, I want to do. That's what I picked out. No. All right. I'm going to mute my mic, and you can. Don't make me laugh, but you can talk, and I'll be right in with the reading.
All righty. And I am going to spell iridocyclitis. No, I'm kidding. I love that video. It's like a video. It's like a, I'm sure. You know what? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Iridocyclitis. It's a real word. Alrighty. I've also chosen somebody, but I like to keep it a secret because, you know, it keeps you on your toes. So you'll find out who I've chosen in a moment. But Debbie is doing her reading. But I hope everybody's having a lovely Wednesday and a good week so far. We are approaching spooky season. Well, we're in spooky season and we're approaching Halloween. And that's like when all the fun starts popping off, right? For the end of the year. So anybody know what their costume is or what you're going to be if you are dressing up or if, you know, you're going to a party or whatever? What are you doing for Halloween, you guys? Let us know. I always like have, you know what, actually, I was really proud of was it last year? I don't know. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. But I always have like these elaborate ideas for like Halloween, but then I like I don't do them all the time. But one year, I think it was 2 years ago, my friend and I, her name's Chloe, we were the Clermont twins, and it was so good. It was actually amazing. Actually, I just want to find a picture. I would want to show you guys. It was hilarious. If you know the Clermont twins, they're like some Instagram model twins that are just, I mean, they're literally just famous for being models, I guess. I don't know. They do nothing other than just like take pictures. But we decided to be that because one of them went to jail, and then so it was just great because the entire night I was what's it called? I was telling everybody like I'm trying to find my sister, and you know she's because I was the one that went to jail, and so I had gotten out of jail for Halloween, and I was like, where's my sister? And yeah, it was really good. I was it's actually hilarious. But anyway, I don't know if I could share that video here. There's a funny video. I'm gonna find something. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
But go ahead with your reading.
Okay. Actually, I had a Halloween thing I ordered, and I asked where it is, and Amazon's bringing it up till 10 p.m. so I don't have it to wear tonight because I was
Oh,
going to start. I was going to start with the Halloween stuff. Phantom. Okay, what's coming your way soon? It's something really big. A big change in your life for sure. Now, the first four cards are for you. I do get this first card down more in the feminine. I get someone ambitious, somebody business minded. I get this person that might be important in your life. First thing that came in my head is weighing heavy with this person, and this can be somebody coming in, but I'm getting someone you might know. So I don't know if you are have somebody that you're concerned about or something like that, but I do have somebody either coming in, and I get more of a feminine type of energy here. Again, business minded, strong personality would be really good friend, and also very ambitious and wanting to get to the top of where they want to be. Crossing you in temporary energy might be a trip, get going on something, or a trip, an adventure. So a little energy crossing over you. This could be coming in or something you're thinking about doing. I get in the future, you have a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like in the future you'll have that time just to go, okay, I'm going to go with the flow. I'll just go with what comes for now because I had this big change happen. It shows me in the past, whatever your work is or whatever you do or you do to make money or education, same old, same old. It's just kind of a regular card saying that's what you were doing. Now your I want to say your adventure, but you have down here the King of Wands. So this can be somebody coming in. This could be a part of what who you are, but just like a Queen of Wands with the feminine energy of business and ambition and all of that. I get a male here that comes in importance and priority. I get working along really well with people, and I do get a big success for you coming, and I love that a lot. I do want to tell you, I do feel like you're going to reflect on some maybe ideas that you had in the past, and I feel like you are going to maybe bring them forward. And in doing this, Phantom, you make a big change in your life, and a change for the positive, where we have a different way of living and we are bringing in something familiar, but we're doing great things with it. So I think an idea from the past comes forward, and this changes your life, a really big change. Along with it is a bump up in psychic ability. So I'm going to say that you have intuitive skills here. And with this means that something new comes in, a new communication and messages from the other side. So this is really good. I think after this change, you'll be able to have that breath of, just kind of going on with, along with stuff and have an easygoing path. So I feel like this is really good. So we have some success working with people, especially, I feel like very ambitious people. That's a motivator to really push through to get what you want. And I feel like really important, something that you've done, something in the past really changes your life. It changes things so much that you get a great way and a prosperous path. And then the bonus is you will get this great ability that comes in, an extra one of psychic awareness and intuitive abilities. So that is really a blessing when you are going on your path of life. And that's what I have for you. So a big change for you. And I love that. And here, I'm going to change that. And I'm going to look for someone. Let's see. Still, we need people to like. Please like the show up in your wherever, down at the bottom of your phone, um, down the bottom of the broadcast. If you are on a laptop, they have that little thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to look for the next person. So drop your request down. And
Upon reviewing the video, it is not appropriate for our show. But I do have the pictures. Hold on one second.
And this is the legal thing you're doing? We legally can do this.
No. So it's a Halloween costume. I was
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my friend was one of the Clermont twins and I was the other one. And we they're from Bad Girls Club. That's what it is. So they're models and they're from Bad Girls Club. But anyway, we were the Clermont twins for Halloween. So hold on one second. I gotta figure out how to like give me a second.
Who are you guys for Halloween? Show me. I made professional costumes. So I had a lot of fun doing that, but I would never have enough time to dress up myself because we'd have a big Halloween party here at the house and never got to do that. So this is excellent. That's good. Oh, that's good. Scorpio 1111. Hello. And you want a reading? Let's see who Matty has chosen to do the
Okay,
reading. Here we go.
here it
Okay.
is. This
Ah,
is me.
I honestly, from here you look like a Shaw,
Can you even
from
see? Can you even
Arabia
see?
or something.
I'm so done. Can you
Okay.
even see it? It's so good.
Yes, that's cute.
Hilarious. That's
That's
me
good.
and Chloe. We're the Clermont twins. Wait, hold on, wait. Is this number 2? Yeah. Don't we look like we're twins?
Your hair's longer. You had to grow longer. Yeah,
Oh my
pretty
gosh,
much.
so much fun.
You guys are very matchy in all the clothes and hair and everything. That
Yes,
was great.
it was
Did
hilarious.
anybody know who you were?
Yes, actually, people. I think like 2 people got it right. No, but I'm mixing it up. So I've been the Clermont twins more than once, and one year I was the twin that went to jail, and so the whole theme of the night was that I had escaped from jail and I'm looking for my twin sister, and then I was carrying around a bunch of fake money, so I had all these fake hundreds, but people thought it was real, and I kept everywhere I went, I kept throwing them up into the air, and people were like trying to get them, and I had money falling out of everywhere. And I was everywhere I walked, there'd be like $100 bills falling out. And I was like, and maxed out all my credit cards. I was like, where's my sister? And then it's really funny. And yeah, there's a video of it. And oh,
So
and
you needed to make bail.
I
Go ahead.
stuffed an entire like king size bedding of a comforter into some leggings and made a butt.
There
And
you
so I
go.
was walking around and my butt is just like this big behind me, like boom, boom, boom. It's so funny. Anyway,
Ooh, and what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing, or what are you doing this year? Or
this
is
year I
this don't know, have no clue.
I don't
Okay.
know, but we'll figure it out, right?
Okay, you guys, what would Matty look great in as a costume? What should he? I want you to post it in a comment. What should he dress up as, or who? Who or what?
Do a couples one because me and my husband are gonna be something together.
Oh, couples one.
Yes. Okay, wait. I picked somebody. Let's see. Kiran Agarwal. Agarwal. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for somebody and then I'll type it in the comments.
Okay. Kiran Agarwal. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Kiran, are you here? I have a question. Are you currently married? Are you currently married? Or is this something that's about to happen, or it just is recent? You recently got married, or you're talking about marriage with somebody, or you just kind of want to know about when you do get married. So if you could clarify that for me, because I believe it's the energy I'm getting is that you are recently married. Oh, so do you have an ex-husband? Like you have an ex-husband and you want to get remarried. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So thank you for clarifying. That helps me that helps me the way I look at what has come out here. So, oh, ex-boyfriend. Okay, gotcha. All right. So ultimately, Karen, you are the magician came out here. So you are, the creator of your destiny, of your reality, of your path. You can manifest the life you want. This is also an indicator of a successful beginning. So, you may have gone through something with this partner that it looks like you got hurt pretty badly in that relationship. That's what I'm getting here. But you know, it's all about extracting the lessons and extracting the accepting the growth, accepting the accepting what is essentially. And understanding that as much as we want to hold on sometimes, no, nothing in this world really belongs to us. And sometimes we have to let go, and sometimes it hurts. But here's the thing: there's a better course of action that is available to you. The Seven of Michael here came out here to let you know that you do not need to close. You should not close your heart off. Don't close your heart off. Don't let one person's actions or behaviors or their poor behavioral choices, because it is a choice. How we choose to behave is a choice. Nobody, when someone, somebody that says, "Oh, you made me do it," it's like, "Or you made me something." That's not. No, no, you didn't. You didn't make anyone do anything. You can't make somebody do anything. Everyone has emotions, and then how they react to those emotions is their decision. And we all struggle at certain times with certain emotions, and that's that. I mean, that's just being human. That's totally normal. But you can't make somebody behave a certain way or feel a certain way. You can influence it. Your behavior and your words, they may have an impact on it, but ultimately it's that person's choice at the end of the day. That's what I'm getting at. So you don't let one person's poor behavioral choices throw you off and make you close your heart off. Because here's the thing: you might feel like, oh, I'm going to close my heart off. I'm going to put this wall up. I'm going to, not, be wary of trusting people, push people, kind of keep it, you kind of keep yourself protected, right? Protected. But that's like your brain's lying to yourself. That's not going to protect you. Closing your heart off actually would be the number one thing that hurts you the most, more than anyone ever that you could ever meet ever could. That's the thing. So that's the really unfortunate part about people who they get burnt and then they're like, "Oh, I'm never doing that again," or something. Because I mean, you have to continue forward to get to the fulfilling relationship that you're looking for. It's a trial and error thing. I mean, you've heard the saying, practice makes perfect. So sometimes relationships are just practice runs and they don't make it very far, but you learn a lot, and you learn how to think of it like riding a bike. You learn how to stay on the bike, and eventually you get it right. So if you close yourself off and don't try again, that's, I mean, you will get it right one day. It's really, how do you say? It's all about communication, really. That's what it comes down to. And which brings me to the next card that came out here, Knight of Raphael. A committed romantic relationship is coming into your life. This is something that you feel swept off your feet. You feel some sort of, some sort of interest, or your interest is piqued, and it makes your heart, flutter, all that stuff. But I don't want you to get lost in that, because I've said this before. I don't know if you've heard, but and I say it's one of the things I say a lot, actually, is that don't, this is real life. This is not some Disney Channel movie. And yeah, it's great to have that. How do you say? Oh, I meet the person and everything, happily ever after, all that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's great and all, but that's not how it goes. That's not how it always plays. That's not how it plays out, actually, like, ever. But it's not to say you can't have a fulfilling, wonderful relationship. It's just that, something, part of what a lot of people, they seem to, it's so odd to me, actually, is that they seem to not want to accept that, like, conflict is part of building something with somebody. And there's actually, I say this, actually, if you're not having conflict with somebody, I don't think you guys are really even that close or communicating fully. One of you's not telling the truth. One of you's not saying something. If you're not having some sort of conflict. And people look at conflict so negatively. It doesn't need to be a negative thing. Conflict simply can be an opportunity to grow together, to learn each other, to understand each other deeper, to an opportunity to be a team, an opportunity to find a solution together. And conflict resolution is so, 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 so important. All about the way you approach conflict. If you're able to respect the other person through a conflict, hear the other person through a conflict, if you can disagree respectively, if you're able to compromise, and if you're able to provide a solution or work together on some sort of solution, that's the gold standard, right? So keep that in mind when this new emotional situation comes into your life. There might be certain things that pop up that make you go, oh, i don't feel i don't I I don't feel good about this, and I want to maybe pull away, or maybe you want to go into an old behavior pattern where you want to be confrontational, or argue, or you feel like this person's taking a jab at you. I urge you to examine the situation a little deeper prior to going there, because that's a narrative based on past experiences. And this is a new emotional situation. You don't want to bring all that into it, because then you're going to live out the same pattern, the same dynamic, the same story. So, how do I say? Um, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Remain open-hearted, essentially. And examine the situation a little deeper. You don't want to drag the past into the present, right? So, ask questions instead of making assumptions, and try to understand that our brain, it does this thing where it goes, oh, I've felt it, it takes all these factors, right? And it goes, okay, well, this is similar to this, and this is similar to this, and this situation that's happening right now is kind of similar to something I've seen before. And now you're in a feeling. Now your body's having this emotional reaction where you're feeling a certain way because of all those thoughts you just had about all those associations and you've made to your past experiences. And because of all of that, you are now in an emotional state of mind, an emotional state of being that is dysregulated, and you are triggered, if AKA triggered, right? And and it's your brain's simply going through the file list, and it's like, okay, wait, I'm gonna pull this out before. Okay, we've seen this, and what do? We shut down, we argue, we fight, whatever it is. You have your response, right? The brain goes, yep, this is the response I'm giving because that. I mean, I've seen this situation before. I know what's best for you. Listen to me. I urge you not to listen. And take a moment to say, you know what? I'm triggered. Okay. And then try and communicate through that and understand that maybe I'm not seeing things clearly. Maybe I am perceiving it incorrectly. Maybe I should ask a question to clarify before I make an assumption about ABC, whatever it is. Because here's the thing. I see the next relationship you get into being a loving, fulfilling one that, full of blessings that fill your life. And there's harmony. And I hate to say it, but it's essentially the closest you can get to a happily ever after. You're about to really meet the one, like the one, right? If that even exists. I don't know when, but I urge you to just take it really, how do I say? Really examine the way you are showing up emotionally and how you're communicating about your emotions, because I don't want you to project a past experience or a insecurity, a self-limiting belief onto a situation with a person that had no intention to ever put you in that sort of position or look at you in that light. But because of certain things that you have not looked inside and healed, you might project that onto and then it would, potentially sour things. So that's my warning to you. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I actually see it playing out that's just my warning to you. Do some of the inner work first because this is coming. This is coming into your life. Again, I don't know when, but you got the magician, the better course of action, and then all the rest of the cards are green. So heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. And they're about love, committed romantic relationship, new emotional situation, love and blessings filling your life, harmony in a relationship. So it's coming. Let's see. Here's how I'm going to close your message or your reading. You need to go deeper, Kiran. You haven't done all the inner work. You need to look deeper. Go deeper, okay? Understand that you have an endless well of love within you. Nobody has taken that from you. And the things when somebody leaves or walks away, or the way that people hurt us and they leave, and all the love you gave them, they don't take that with them. That is inherently in you. You are love, okay? You have not been broken by another person. You have not lost anything by another person. All that love the way you saw yourself in the very beginning of that relationship when you were on top of the world and you felt like, oh my gosh, you felt just like the best about yourself, right? That's you. All of that's still in you. That other person didn't bring that to the table. That was in you. Okay? You just got to find out how to identify it and see it within yourself without having that other person, because that other person brought those qualities out in you. So you need to learn how to identify and see that within you because it's still there without that other person being here. Okay. Maybe writing or like keeping a diary or a journal will help you. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope this resonates. And that's all I have for you this evening. Thank you.
Oh, always good advice. Okay. I'm going to be doing Lucky Girl, but before I do, I wanted just to tell everyone that specific to me, when I do a reading, please don't read into things like I'm telling you that a certain person is always a love interest, because people tend to think that when I bring somebody up that, oh, that's a relationship. That in the first four cards is energy that represents you energy over you, something coming in, something you're thinking about, and the future and the past. And unless I tell you that that person is a love interest, which I need to get the card with it, then this could be a relative, this could be you, it could be a somebody coming in or a friend. Okay, so I want to make that clear. I'm going to bring Lucky Girl up. So it looks like you are have somebody in mind, and you're really at the beginning. So this is what I do get. So the first four cards for you, the first card that represents who you are and what you want right now is harmony and partnership. Getting along with people, having good partnerships, and all of that is super important to you. Crossing you in temporary energy are big decisions to make, by the way. So I do feel like you have big decisions now or coming in your life that can take you on various paths. In the future, you have the jackpot card. In the future, I see you being in the most wonderful relationship and also having wealth come into your life and everything to be really good. So this is really good to know that I do foretell that for your future. Past position shows me a time of reflection, of good news, of good memories of the past, things like that. Now, what I do have for you when I'm connected to the person that you have, in mind, I do feel like maybe things were stuck, not going anywhere, possibly, not going as fast as you want. But I do feel like it going into you thinking that there's a happily ever after here, that there's a potential of relationship and family and all of this. I get coming after that a little bit of indecision on the relationship, and then I see it stopping. So I really don't feel that this is going to go all the way that you want it to be. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about what comes out of this relationship, be it that this person not telling you financially what's going on in their life, or if you get involved in investment or something like that. I really going to tell you that I do get that things will not be disclosed, that you will not know what's going on. So this is a caution that the person is withholding information about finances, as well as if you get mixed up in an investment, you're not going to know what's going on. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie. Okay,
Thank
there's a
you.
couple things I wanted to address. So, first of all, Kelly Bailey, I hope you're safe and I hope you remain safe. Because she says I'm in Florida, Hurricane Wednesday. Ah! I hope you're safe. And anybody who's on the East Coast that was affected, especially in was it North Carolina? Yeah.
Yeah.
About
Ashley.
Hurricane Helene.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a lot of psychics that are really been very upset for days now. And I know that they foretold things for Helene, but this one they're very upset over what it's going to do.
Milton.
Right.
They're saying it's going to be worse.
Hit as a category 4 tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so we have the surges because I'm watching it up to 20 feet. We also so 12 to 20, a foot of rain. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Eventually, as it travels, it says it's projected to be 1, but it's hitting hard. And all we can do if you guys are have power, so Wiccan or whatever, and the power of prayer is to make sure that you direct it to, having that lesson and everyone being safe, because I'm telling you, all these people are coming and saying things. I only respond if somebody comes in and asks me about their situation, of which I did have somebody say that they were at one point that they wanted me to look, and I said, okay, I know that you're in a place, and it's the same place now, where you think that you need to evacuate. Your house is going to be okay. Your business is which is on an island, is going to be okay. You don't have to evacuate, but I understand if you feel compelled to do it. And so they did leave. And I told them if they left, they would actually network with people in business, and this would be an important thing, and which they did. They came back, and nothing was changed in their house nor their business.
Oh, good.
So, but nobody's come forward to ask me about their personal safety. So I'm just like culling the power to, disintegrate that cat 4, and hopefully there's people all over that are using that psychic ability to, and
Well,
that energy.
someone just said category 3 and decreasing.
Okay, that might be something new. I follow someone who's pretty good that was recommended, but they're watching it as they go. 3's pretty bad as well. Oh, that's Brett. Hi, Brett. That's my cousin.
Yes.
So I don't. I follow it as close as I can.
And then I wanted to. There's one other thing I wanted to address. Lucky girl. You hit the nail on the head, actually, because my husband is very much a huge Vampire Diaries fan. So that's really funny. Although they're brothers, so that's kind of weird. But but it doesn't matter. That would be a good costume. He loves Vampire Diaries, so I'm gonna surprise him with that one. So thank you for the idea. That was perfect. Let's see. I've chosen somebody.
Angel, Antoinette, you can just message me. I'm going to be opening up for readings, which is this is a super rare thing.
Yeah, whoa, Debbie, what?
And I said I need to come back and start doing readings. So that was going to be something I work on. Usually my time of year that I get so busy is October, but I let a lot of things go so I could write, and now I go, okay, it's time to get back to doing readings, those type of readings. So yes, just message me.
Okay, I love
Okay.
that, Debbie. I love that. Okay, so let's see. I had somebody picked. Where is it? Uh,
I see somebody has a yes no question too,
oh, where?
or dice.
Okay, where the heck?
Did you lose somebody? Did you lose one of our clients?
It's a guy, and his name was Eric. I just can't find it.
Oh yeah, he was. Last time I saw Eric was way up there. Eric, are you still here?
Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Let us know you're here.
All righty. All right, Eric. I'm gonna roll the dice for you as well. Okay, Eric. I'm gonna start with the dice, and I'm gonna say that I'm going to tell you the meaning of each dice, the specific meaning, right? And then I'll give you my intuitive message that I'm getting after. So just explicitly, the dice mean, so you got, this is Pluto. You got Pluto right here. Pluto means pertaining to death and rebirth, out with the old and in with the new, the end of an era, transformation, and evolution. You got oh wait, hold on. You got, is this Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn. I got a little backward there, but that's okay. Capricorn, if you could see it. Capricorn means business as usual, productive, weathering the storm, a call to duty, and overprotective. Okay, and the 12th house represents restriction incarceration, worries, what holds you back, subconscious thoughts, passive-aggressive solutions, falling into unhealthy patterns, addiction, secrecy, mourning, isolation, and solitude. Eric, I'm getting here. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. I'm getting here that there's something in your life right at this current time that is you're not, you want to see like the hope for, but you're having trouble. And you're going through a difficult time. Maybe not in general, but like specifically about, I don't know, it's not coming through what it exactly is, but there's something specifically on your mind that you've been having a lot of trouble with. But here's the thing, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. And you need to just go forth with it, because here's the thing, the approach you're taking right now is not working. Find a new approach. And in order to find a new approach, you have to look at the driving force or the driving factors of something. So, you know, you need to believe in yourself, and you will find the end of this difficult or this hardship. And you need to extract the benefit of experience. It's a time for you to focus on something. What can you create from the situation? What are you able to create out of the situation, instead of passively sitting by and saying like, oh, this has happened to, this is happened to me, right? No, instead say, what can I make of this? What can I make of this? What am I able to work with here? So, because that, there's something about creating here, and that's where you need to dissolve into, or essentially pour into, allow yourself to go down that way, that path, because this is a time of transformation for you. And this might have something to do with, like, I'm getting like a justice theme. And I'm getting the message, don't give up. This is a really vague reading. I will admit I'm having trouble pinpointing exactly. I'm going to pull a few more cards to see if I can get more information. Okay, we've got frustration, confidence, intuition, and then death again, which is again transformation, rebirth. Eric, answer me something in the comments, in the chat. Are you going through a divorce or a breakup? Are you going through a divorce or a breakup? No breakup or divorce. Okay. Okay. So the Eight of Cups usually means walking away. So if it's not from a person, this is walking away from whatever. Again, it's just not coming out, and I normally don't have trouble like that. But there's something the approach you're taking is not working. It's been on your mind. It's something you need the end of a difficult situation is right around the corner, as long as you believe in yourself and you take the intuitive guidance that you know what to do deep down. Maybe you don't know, maybe you don't want to do it, maybe you don't want to take that course of action, but you know exactly what course of action you need to take. And it's time for you to focus on creating something out of the circumstances, because you don't want to be somebody that and I feel like you already have this ideology. You don't want to be somebody that you want to be proud of the work you do. You want to be proud of what you've contributed. You want to take pride in the impact you've made, or the whether whatever it be, whatever the circumstances are. You want you don't want to show up and do a half-assed job, for lack of better words. Um but you're being asked to not give up, okay? So through the frustration, you remain confident. Find a different approach. Find what's underneath. So you're looking at the surface level, and you're trying all these you're trying all the different you're pulling all the different levers, right? But that's all on the surface. The problem is deeper. The solution is found deeper. Walk away from what is seemingly how do you say? There's something you gotta let go of. There's something you gotta let go of here. I wish I knew what it was. But again, you're being asked not to give up. You're being asked to remain hopeful despite the frustration, despite the blockages, and look a little deeper. Unfortunately, that's all I have for you this evening. I really hope it resonated, because that one was difficult, but thank you.
Okay. I'm going to do Sherry. 3-month reading, October, November, December for you, Sherry. First 4 cards are for you. I do have a man here, and I don't know if he's real yet, or you're thinking about him, or you're manifesting him in for whatever reason, but I do get a strong personality male. I do get maybe even physically strong. I feel like sometimes his personality is very stiff, and he may think he's right, but he's still, I feel like, a good person. A justice theme of what's right and wrong this person has. So this comes on down first. So again, somebody may be thinking about, somebody could be in spirit or coming in. I do get a healing card over you, even though this is a thought of a trip. I do get this card of healing. Okay. I also, in the future, have the Queen of Swords, which is just like this guy that came first, in thought or whatever. So a very strong, confident, intelligent leader, and one that has a justice theme. This could be you, or someone coming in the future, which would be past December in the new year. But this could be you. And I love it. I love this person. Very Libra like. Now, in the past, I get that it was important to think about memories or mark a certain date. Okay. So I feel like that already just happened. In October, they show me you getting some money that you should get. It's rightfully yours. A little bit of money comes in. Sometimes it's attached to you in some way. It can be a bonus. It can be money being paid back, refund, whatever. But I do get this card in here, as well as a manifesting card that you should start manifesting anytime towards mid to end of October for whatever you want to come in. Sometimes it's a romantic dreamer card, but it's my manifesting card. Time to manifest. In November, I get an entrepreneurial idea comes in, and I do see this as something that you work on in your home. Do know that what you're doing in November, something that you're creating or doing, can make money for you. Okay. When I get to December, I get you, kind of getting along with everybody, a good, half of December. But then I get the card of a loss. So I asked, what are we? I first got disappointment. And I go, what is the disappointment over? So here we are at the end of the year, you expecting to get something you really want, to have success come in and a new beginning. And I do get disappointment with that. So let's go back to this manifesting card that's showing me mid to end of October. Manifest for what you want and create it in reality for that mid to end of December so that you aren't disappointed. Because I see definitely, I want this wish come true, and this is going to be great, and this is going to be wonderful and successful, and I'm going to have a whole new thing coming, and you ending up with not getting that and having very much disappointment. Start now. Manifest for what you want. If you don't know how to manifest, get a hold of me, psychicfixes@gmail.com, and I'll send you free my digital book on manifesting and how to do it. Because I don't want you to go into this shiny new year having a disappointment. Okay. And that's what I have for you.
I love it. Love that was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yes, your book on manifesting is fabulous. Also, I just want to say one thing. We all have the ability to instantly manifest things. And this is proven with science. And I'll tell you, if you want to believe in your ability to influence the world around you with just your mind, look at the experiments and the different studies they did about placebos, the placebo effect. That is probably the most comprehensive, scholarly study or types of scholarly studies that they've done on that topic. Um, that is the most compelling evidence that we have the power to manifest things. Is that
Yeah.
what they found about placebos? There was one I saw. They had one group of people actually eating a meal, and they had the other group of people just visualizing eating the meal, and they had a speaker walking them through very detailed step by step of like, oh, and then the fork and you put it in your mouth and you can taste the whatever. They walked them through it, right? And in the end, both groups had less hunger, their appetite was satisfied, and their brain had released levels of cortisol, which is the chemical that tells us we're full, right? One of the groups ate, the other group didn't. Both of them had the same reaction, in the body and in the mind. So it's just insane. And then the ones that are really crazy are the ones when the government approved medical doctors to perform surgeries on people without their consent or knowledge that they were receiving a placebo, and they thought they were actually getting like anesthesia or pain medication. Those ones are crazy. That's real. That really happened. Look it up. And believe it or not, a lot of people didn't complain about anything. They believed they received, something, and their body assumed, their mind allowed their body to assume that a course of action, believing they had received that, pain medication or whatever, when in fact they did not receive it. They just received a placebo, some sort of saline shot or something, whatever it was. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. So if you believe it, your reality and the world around you will mold to fit that belief. Okay, so
And also come to you, because this is what I do all the time. I want the party jack ball so much for my new car. I want it, want it, I want it. And called up, could not get it anywhere. Are you kidding? Everybody wants that antenna ball, blah, 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 blah. And I still wanted it. And then I park in the middle of nowhere, my new car, back it in, which I never do, swing open the door on a pristine rock with dirt and weeds all around it, was a brand new party jack ball. And I've got it here in a drawer, and I thought I want to pull it out. I've told that, didn't I tell that before?
I don't think you've told me that story,
It was
but
insane. It was insane. I called every Jack in the Box. I want that for my red new car. Are you kidding? It's already the end of January. They're all gone. everybody wants that one, and I was so disappointed, but I continued to want it. And usually I put things on a vision board, but I can continue to draw that in. Then I drove my car up to a new superstore strip mall, and I went all the way in the corner where it was all dirty and everything. But I didn't want anybody to hit my car. I don't ever ask Debbie to back in. I don't ever do it. I backed right in. Otherwise, I would have never saw it. Swung open the door. Here's a river rock, and on it was a brand new Party Jack ball out of the bag in perfect condition.
That's
And I was like, thank you.
yes,
And
exactly.
that happens all the time. You guys can do that.
Exactly. You say, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, I always say thank you because I know they brought it.
Ask
Now,
and we shall receive.
did it fit my antenna? No, because I had a bulb at the end. All for naught, but it was to validate, it validated what I
That's
wanted.
that's so funny. That's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny how it works out that way a little bit sometimes. No, truly, if you believe it, and here's the thing, a lot of people are like, "Well, I believed it and I tried and I did this." But okay, I think you just need to be more honest with yourself. If you really examine your inner thoughts and the inner, the voice in your head, the fluctuating feelings that you feel day to day, you'd probably find that you're casting a lot more doubt onto, the situation or the circumstances or the way you're thinking about it, what you're perceiving, than you realize. Because when people are like, "Well, I tried and I did believe it and I was positive and I did all this and da 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 da," and it didn't work. It's like, okay, well, I don't think you, I don't think you're really assessing, you know, exactly what's going on in your mind, because every step of the way you probably just doubted it, and weren't actually believing, So, and again, this is, I don't want to say it's not a totally easy thing to do. So I don't want to say like, "Oh, you just didn't do it hard. You didn't try hard enough," or, but really, no, it's blown my mind sometimes too, Debbie. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the funniest one, there was a funny one time when my sister she was looking, I told this, but she was looking for a roll of tape and she was looking all over for it. And I'm not even at her house. I'm just on FaceTime with her.
Mhm.
And I just went, hold on one sec. I was like, "I'm gonna get you this damn tape because I'm tired of you like sweating and running all over trying to freaking find it." And so I closed my eyes and I literally went, "Okay, you're gonna find your tape right now." And she kind of was just like, "Oh yeah, no, no, I'm not even gonna." I just, and she's like opening the closet, and literally she opens the closet door, and it comes rolling out of the closet into the middle of the room, and she like literally like she went, "How did you do that?" She was like, "What the hell?" Everything, and I was laughing and everything, and I was like, "That's so funny. That's so funny," because it's like
That's great.
I want to do it for bigger things,
Like,
but like I
here.
just right. No, I literally was just like, because I literally like pictured her. I was like, she's gonna find it right now. Like I believe, like I said, and it happened. But that was really funny. And then another time, I'm sorry, one more. I told my friend we went to this we were at this like outlet mall or something. But it was super busy and we had never been to this place before, neither one of us. And when we pulled in, there was just so many cars and it was just so packed. I don't remember exactly the reason, but it was super packed. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, parking. I am I don't even know where to park." And I went, "Hold on." And then I literally told her, I was like, and mind you, I'd never been to this place. I said, "Okay, you're gonna go around the bend. There's gonna be a stop sign. You're gonna go right, go down 3 rows, make a left. Just go to the end of that row, and you're gonna make an immediate right, and then 2 spaces in, you're gonna go left." And like I didn't say exactly that, but I said some long, intricate list of like,
Maneuvers.
of maneuvers, right? She literally does the exact, she's like, "Okay, you said da, 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 da," and literally right in the spot where we ended up, there was one open space. And it was crazy because this place was packed. And so there's
Right.
just this one open place that I got after like getting 8 turns and 8 different like maneuvers correct. I literally was so when it was open and she pulled into it, I literally threw the passenger door open and I started like doing like a ah! I was like running in the parking lot. I was like, ah! It was so funny. I was like, okay, like that's amazing.
I always ask Archangel Michael in advance, and I'll go right in. And that always makes my sister really upset because she can never, she's always way out that she has to park, and I park right in front. She said, "How do you do it?" And I said, "I asked for them to do it for me." But Sherry, should you think about what you want every day until you get it? Let me tell you how I manifest. Now, there's so many different ways you can manifest. Manifest, find out the way that works for you and use it. For me, I say at one time that I want it to come. Universe, I want. There's a blank. I tell them what I want, and I let it go. I don't have to think about it or do that. If I do a vision board, I just put it on the vision board, say that's what I want, and I leave it. And I got a car that way for free when I put a picture of the Camaro, and I got the Camaro. And so that's how I do it. But people manifest in different ways. And if you want to have it on your mind, that's a good thing too. You can put post it notes to remind you to think about it or ask for it or thank you in advance for it. So,
I
all kinds of different ways. Find the way that works for you.
I truly believe there are 4 crucial steps or four crucial elements to it that are just if as long as you hit these 4, I think you'll get it. And it is you have to assume the emotional state of mind that you would as if that thing were already happening. So whatever it is, let's just say it's something you want or it's some whatever the desire is, right? How would you feel if that were already true, if already happening in your life? So that's the emotional state of being that you need to enter, and you cannot fake that part. You have to that's why people who say, "Oh, envisioned this happen." Anyone who gets on a stage and accepts an award says like, "Oh, I envisioned this. I saw this
Yeah,
happen." Da, da, da.
that's
And it
manifesting.
that's
Yeah.
literally that. And so
Hmm.
they put themselves into the situation in their mind
Hmm.
and they went through the emotions as if that were happening. That's so
Hmm.
vital. You cannot be sitting there in some emotional state that is not, that isn't, um, how do you say, it doesn't reflect your desire coming to you and how you would feel if that were the case. So, you gotta essentially get a little delusional and act, but actually get your body into that state of being, get and feel
Hmm.
the emotion, okay, and actually
Hmm.
visualize it. So
Hmm.
visualization, emotional state of being. What's the other one? Oh, gratitude, gratitude for you know the blessings, for assume pretty much have faith it's already coming to you. It's on its way because you've asked for it and you've already visualized it and you've already emoted. So then now you need to be grateful. Thank you so much. And again, if you're already in the state of mind as if that thing were already true, well then it shouldn't be hard to be that grateful. So be grateful, say thank you. And then the last but not least is letting it go. Debbie said that. So important. Letting it go. And that's part of you know trusting that it's already on its way. So since it's already on its way and you're thankful and you're already in that emotional state of mind as if that's already happening, then you should be able to just let it go, kick back, trust that it's coming and it will be
Yeah.
swiftly delivered to your life. I
I
promise.
I
That's
use all those things individually as individual manifesting. All great things to do it all together, more power. Sherry says, ask St. Anthony to help them. And when clients come in and I can't find something, it said, Dear, as a St. Anthony, please come around for something is lost and cannot be found. That number one gives you a pause to, focus. A lot of people will lose something, it's right in front of them. if unless the spirit took it and brought it back, you need to sometimes quiet your mind and take another look. But it also asks for St. Anthony to come and find what you want. And I taught that to my youngest son, the one that just got married, and he, when he was little, he couldn't find something and he'd really cry, get very upset. And so I said, oh, before you cry and get upset, ask St. Anthony to help you find it. Taught him the prayer. And he came home saying, I found the tennis ball, I found the tennis ball.
Oh,
He had quieted himself down
I
so
love
he
it.
could focus, and he asked for help.
I
There
love
we
it.
go. Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
I have one more thing to share because that just reminded
Okay.
me. My nephew, we were doing like, this was a while ago, a while back, a few years ago, but I was at my sister's house and I was helping, they were going to do a garage sale, right? So I was helping, like do all that, right? Helping them. And my nephew he was going to set up his own like little stand, and he was gonna sell like lemonade and like whatever his drinks, and he had like these snack things, like he had like the snack packs of like chips and all this different stuff, right? And he wanted to do like a concession stand, right?
Mhm.
And so I don't remember what happened that morning, but he was all bummed out, and pretty much just like in a really bad mood, and he was just like uh, really thinking negatively about the whole thing, right? Whereas he was so excited before. And so I told him, I was like, look, the way you're looking at it and the feelings you're having right now about it, that's what's gonna happen. So I promise you. I was like, trust me. I was like, just try it. I was like, I promise you, if you and I went through all 4 steps with him. I was like, you got to visualize it. So like visualize all the money you're gonna get. Like, how would you feel if you had that and everything? And I got him laughing and I got him in a better mood, right? And I was like, if it doesn't work, you can, if this doesn't work, you can beat me up, but I'm telling you, it's gonna work. And anyway, so long story short, I pretty much told him, just trust it, just try it. And this, he came back at the end of the day, and he had sold everything that he had. He had made all the money he wanted and more. And he said, with the biggest smile on his face, he said, Uncle Matt, it worked. What you said worked. And I was just like,
Oh,
I love it. I love
yep.
it because if you teach somebody young, it's like, okay, that's so vital because nobody taught me that when I was young. Like nobody taught, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, I do.
it's so hard to undo the programming. You know,
Mhm,
once it's
mhm.
been embedded. So it's taken me years to even get to the state where I am. So the fact that he was able to do it the first time he ever heard about it, and he was so excited because it really worked, I was just like, oh, I love this.
Oh, that's so good. Yep, you're right. When people learn that, and we get to a point where we go, oh, all the things we could have done, and
Mm,
we could have brought in and changed in our life. And so I think nowadays there's more and more things out about, the power of manifesting and meditation and all these really good things that people can do spiritually,
yeah,
um, including their prayers, but to work
I
with
was gonna
angels and
say
stuff.
it's also like, whatever you want to call it, it's like praying is the same. It's the same thing. It's
Yeah,
manifesting.
it is. It is.
Praying, if you pray to God, if you pray to Jesus, like whatever,
Mhm.
you know, it's all the same. Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, spiritual energy. Yeah,
And
spiritual energy.
if you look closely at what prayer is, it has all the same elements I just talked about. The
Mhm,
visualization, the belief, the faith, the letting it go and trusting, the
mhm.
all of it, So
And the power, because there's such power that people can have to do all kinds of things. I have a Wiccan friend, a very powerful witch, and she has a friend. And I've said this before. Uh, the weather would come in, and they would push the weather another way, and one day it was kind of going like this. and they got in touch with each other and said, "Are you doing something with the weather?" "Yeah, I'm pushing out of the way." "Well, you're pushing it to me, and I'm pushing it back to you." So there's all kinds of things that you can do. And Michael Reeves High is talking about prayer. And one thing I do love, manifesting, we're asking for things to come in and manipulating things and all of that. One thing, when you're talking to Jesus or God, you can vent your emotions, and you can cry, and you can converse, have a conversation. So I think there's a slight difference in that particular thing when it comes to manifesting and changing our life and all of that. So, but you can do it, you guys. And anybody that wants my book, just go to psychicfixes@gmail, ask me for it, and I'll send it to you free in digital form. Okay, we got to get going. I think what I wanted for Halloween to wear tonight, I think just came to the door.
Yeah,
Was
we've
not terrific.
overstayed quite a bit, but thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we didn't get to you this evening, we ask that you please come back the next show, which is Friday, and we'll try to get to you then, okay? But thank you so much, and
Awesome.
I hope you have a lovely evening and a safe one.
Take
Please
care,
stay safe.
everybody. Our
Eat
prayers are
your-
with everybody in the path. Take care. Bye bye.
All right, bye.